That must be wild scary looking.
You're different, you see.
Not used to seeing me on a Sunday morning.
General routine, we get very curious.
We're
trying to put them somewhere where they're not normally used going. Another problem. What'd you head there, Nisha?
Oh geez, you need to lift it higher than that.
Oh,
good man. Good morning. Quite early on a nice fresh Sunday morning, and as you can see I'm out on the bike for a change. The tagline for my blog and for my channel says walk, hike, cycle, blog, but the third part of that's been getting very little. Well, I've been doing hardly any cycling basically for the last couple of years. Which is a real shame because it's something that I really enjoyed. But over the last few weeks I've really got myself into the groove again. I worked out that I needed something to train towards, I needed a challenge to work towards, and I've come up with a great challenge for next year. It's going to be a very physical, very tough challenge, but one that I'm really looking forward to, and I'll talk more about that at a later date once I have the details all hammered out. But already having that challenge mentally in my head has given me a real boost, and with the good weather this last couple of weeks, despite having squandered most of the summer, I've been out on my bike fairly regularly. So today is the start of a the third week of my programme, even though I'm starting a week early. I'm going away next weekend, so I wanted to make sure that I can get 3 rides in this week, same as I've done this last couple of weeks. Most of the rides that I've been doing, or virtually all of the rides I've been doing, have been fairly easy. Not much elevation, on roads that I know really well round home here, and just keeping things simple and steady. After work I've been doing 35km spins, so I've done 2 of them each week, and then on my day off on the Wednesday I've been trying to do something a little bit more challenging and a little bit more difficult. So the first week I went to Castle Derg, which involved quite a hike, well, quite a steep climb, quite a long climb up out of Castle Finn. I was working on Wednesday this week, so today, Sunday, I've decided to do another kind of challenging ride, one with a bit of climbing in it as well. So I'm heading first of all to Castle Finn, then down into Glebe, and then I'm going to tackle the steep climb up from Glebe up to the Glebe. That was always one whenever I started cycling about 7 or 8 years ago. Oh, sorry, about probably 8 or 9 years ago now. There was always the big local challenge for me. So it'll be interesting to see how I get on today. I haven't been off the bike for quite a while and haven't done very little climbing, because that's where I noticed that I'm weakest, is on the climbs. So I want to see how I can get on with that today. And I thought I'd bring you guys along with me and show you some of the countryside round home. So thanks for joining me, and I hope you enjoy it. Made it up to the top anyway. Very out of breath, so I'm not going to talk much now, but there's 2 good things about getting to the top of this hill. Well, 3. Number 1, you're at the top. Number 2, there's a cracker view up here. But number 3, there's an amazing descent. One of the fastest descents around. really enjoyable. So hopefully I have enough battery left in my GoPro. I'm on my phone here now, so hopefully enough battery left in my GoPro to take you all the way to the bottom and show you some of the sights of Victoria Bridge, which is next. The set was really good. I'd forgotten how good it was. Didn't quite hit the top speed that I'd hoped for, but did alright. Quite often I can get over 60 kilometers an hour on that downslope, but didn't quite make it today. I'd say it was a mixture of a couple of things. The wind got up, or has got up this side of the hill, and was coming at me from a bad direction. Sorry, it was coming at me from a bad direction, so wasn't quite in my face, but it was coming at me from slightly from the side, from about sort of 1 or 2 o'clock position, so maybe a bit more cautious than I normally would have been. And I guess the other thing is just not being cycling so much and not used to cycling fast like that on downhills. I was being that wee bit extra cautious as well. But overall, I was very happy with the climb. Very happy with the descent as well. So it looks like the last couple of weeks of training and the wee bit of weight training that I did in the weeks before has paid off. And I showed you Victoria Bridge there as well. The crossing of the Mourne, just between Sion Mills and Strabane. No, sorry, Victoria Bridge is the other side of Sion Mills, so haven't gone through Sion Mills yet. So anyways, between Omagh and Strabane, that's what I meant to say. It's one of the most beautiful bridges and most beautiful river crossings around here. I absolutely love coming over it. So that was another reason why I wanted to come this way today. My GoPro battery's nearly dead, and Plonker here forgot to bring spare batteries, so I don't know how much of the rest of this I'm going to film, because I'm going to have to use my phone camera. But I hope you enjoyed this something a little bit different that I don't have much of on my channel, but hope to do more of in the future, as well as hiking and walking and backpacking and hopefully wild camping as well. So as always, thanks for coming along and joining me. I'm getting a lot of extra new subscribers at the minute, so anybody who does watch this regularly and hasn't subscribed, I would be much appreciated if you could just hit that wee subscribe button, and just help me get the channel out there a wee bit and help promote it a wee bit more. And I'm dying to get to the 100 subscribers as well. I think it's slightly over 40 now at the moment, and if I can get over 100 I can get rid of that stupid URL from my channel and give it a proper name. So that's my main aim, is to get over the 100. But anyway, as I said, thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this ride down the Finn Valley into Northern Ireland, out of Europe, into Strabane, and back up the Finn Valley again. So I'll try and show you some more of it on the way home. But for now, goodbye and thanks for watching. They've been growing maize or corn around here for a good number of years now. The Irish climate doesn't really suit it, so they have to do quite a bit of an assistance with it. They have to put down sheets of plastic on the soil to warm the soil up to get it to grow in the first place. And with the lower temperatures here, the growing season's shorter than it would be in America, where I think maize is from originally. It's where I associate it to be from anyway. So the growing season's a good bit shorter, and you'll have noticed in the corn here behind me as well that the ears don't mature. The purpose of growing it here, as far as I'm aware, is for fodder. But the reason I've stopped here is this year I've seen it growing in fields where I've never seen it before, and I'm assuming it's to do with the cost of grain at the moment with the Ukrainian war, with Russian invasion going on, the cost of shipping, cost of transport, and the cost of grain in general. So I'm assuming just that the farmers are getting ahead of things, and they're growing far more maize this year than ever I've seen before, as I said. So global wars having a local impact. Don't know if it's that or not, or whether just more and more farmers are copping on to the fact that maize is a good fodder crop to grow. It's interesting. It's quite nice seeing it grow in the field. It's something that wee bit more unusual, because a lot of the farmers have stopped growing arable crops around here. They've stopped growing barley and wheat pretty much altogether. Very few of them still doing it, so it's nice to see something other than grass in the field.
Thank you.